You know the drill, so we know what we're doing. Fake Calibration Alpha, the opening segment. Do we have any questions as we're going in?
How much does a sausage roll?
Not £1.90.
I give up, I don't know, £1.90.
£1.90.
It's paying Greg's. I can give. It's nearly the price of a sausage roll and a coffee. £1.90.
I mean, in certain parts of London and Birmingham, I could probably get a blowjob for £1.90.
I don't trust that for that cheap.
Yeah, you're gonna catch some gonorrhea syphilis with that.
I'm not saying it's trustable, I'm saying technically I probably could.
Okay, guys. I know I had a plan yesterday, and it didn't work, but it's okay. I made an adjustment. We're just gonna kill the fight today instead.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh god, Krim, I haven't even popped my food yet.
Yeah, and we're on the clock, Roy. We have 2 hours, and I want it to count because yesterday was a shitfest, in case you didn't notice.
And we do have throwers.
I believe we will see beta at least once.
We see beta tonight, that's great.
Beta, wow.
Why not just get past beta?
Yeah, let's just kill the fight.
Yep.
I would like to prog on the freaking stacks.
Why do you never
Sorry?
listen, Waffle? I had a plan. A cunning plan.
Could have also started with.
Well, we don't need to prog on optical sites, just don't fuck you off, God.
Dreams are for black people.
Then we don't need to prog on the fight at all, just don't fuck it up.
Yeah!
I mean, once we get to beta, we should probably cover all the remaining mechanics as well, since those are
Yeah, we
pretty
should.
simple.
Yeah, we should talk about Almighty Judgment, and that one is people just have to have a look
Nope.
at it because it's not really great to describe. It's visual. Like most
Just
of
do all the mechanics right, forehead. Late.
Seriously, guys, come on, no bullshit tonight. Let's do this.
Got him.
Got you. Poking, repositioning. Portals into last protein wave. Alright, good job, finish him off. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. Move in a tiny bit, like. Chakrams. Go. Nisian elements. Now. Kiz, you're up first. Waffle, you are late lightning. Gonna do the face way again thing, Kiz. I'll move in tight, don't worry. During range, we're good, we're good. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
First. second.
DC pass now. Get ready for elements. Bird it out. DPS, do your checks. Plasma shield. DPS, resolve Nisei, and then get ready for the last elements. Turn him around, Lucas. Alright, DPS line off. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Is that good for you, Kiss?
I'm on Alpha.
No, I meant when I turn him around before.
Oh yeah.
As usual, because Kiz was on brute bait, cruiser's higher. Alright, on cruise.
Brute is on 2%.
Yeah, leave them alone, leave them alone. Single targets on cruise, guys. Okay, swap to AoEs now. Good job.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
we got a
bad.
fast push. We got a fast push. Keep that in mind.
Which is really annoying.
that is absolutely very.
Well, we're gonna have to deal with it. Fox. Focus targets on Alexander.
Another thing I miss about you,
I know.
Doc. Like of these fucking pushes that fuck you.
All yours. Okay, guys, prepare for Inception formation. Go. We're good.
Go.
Fucking effort, we're gonna go. On the heart. Now you have restraining order.
It's
Get ready for the raid boss. Go.
No.
Okay. Okay, guys, wormhole formation incoming. Focus off. Eyes on A. Let's do this.
What?
What happened?
Got clipped by some Phillips today.
Ow, I was right on the spot.
No, I must have moved a step too far in.
That's fine, just make sure you stay on the edge, remember.
Yeah.
One number way, you kiss.
5.
Yep, so you gotta stay on those edges.
Yeah, it's just what's adjusting. I stepped in too much.
Wait a sec, how could you have? Because I'm pretty sure I was not. He jumped to me at number 3, which meant he would have been facing towards number 2, and you were 5. How on earth could you have been hit by 3? By Apocalyptic
Standing
Wave?
too far into the puddle.
No, I'm doing it when I was moving to position up, so I think I just moved inwards a bit, just in that. It's a very wide apocalyptic ray.
Spooky range, I guess.
Remote pull is not a bad start.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's alright. And we also know why failure happened, so it's fine.
No.
I wonder if that much that's for you.
Got him.
Oh yeah. Poking, repositioning. Throttles into final wave. Done with this one. Alright guys, be careful. A little bit on the hand, hand's a bit higher. Just be careful. Yeah, a little bit on the hand and we're good. Alright, I think we're good. Finish him off, finish him off. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. That comes incoming. Go. VCN elements. Now. Drop first story. Enumeration and missiles. Enumeration and missiles.
First. Second.
DC pass now, and then get ready for elements. Verdict's out, DPS, do your checks. Plasma shield. DPS, resolve knee state, and then carefully get ready for elements. DPS line up. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Pull them together. As usual, cruiser's a bit higher.
I was on beam for a bit.
Yeah, I can tell, because you had Delta, right?
Yeah.
Alright, watch those skips, guys. Cruise might jump early. Yeah, alright. It's gonna be a fast one. Or faster.
Can you do a bit less damage, please?
Yeah, stop doing the DPS, guys. God.
How dare we?
Imagine being punished.
Ops!
Every ultimate post you go.
All yours. Okay, guys. Prepare for Inception formation. Go.
Looks good.
On the heart. Kiz, you have restraining order.
That's so obvious when I have it.
You okay there, Waffle? You got hit like a trucker. Raid boss, get ready. Go. Here's Wesley, I think.
Bloody hell.
Oh, I missed it. Shit.
Nope.
Go King Max, stop pop the sprinter.
I popped it a bit earlier though, so I've got so much shit to get.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Well,
So I did it
guys.
just before he spawned. So I have so much shit to get launched in that window.
Focus. Yeah, it's fine. No, I understand. It's fine. I'll just get sprint with it.
Devil bait GCT.
Eyes on it. Go. Alright. Go.
Oh shit. Phew, it didn't count yet.
We're good. Heal up parry on more guys and don't burst, remember. Might be okay. I'll keep him angry with this. One more, I've got mitigation, so don't worry about me. Alright, I think we're good. We've lost the burst, yeah, so extra damage, pray for the crits. Alright, to the middle. Eyes on A. Lights out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6,
Idle.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right, I think we'll be okay.
We'll be fine, we're potting, so...
What are you talking about? We weren't polling that.
We are potting at the start of Alex, so we should be fine with it.
Oh no, yeah.
He was probably talking about the hard enrage here.
Yeah, don't worry about the lane, you know, because what we'll do is just pull through John's top spread so I can hopefully
We'll
get
screw up my
there.
alignment and just drop a melee here just in case. Good progging.
Yeah, I may as well. Play it safe. Alright, we're good. Alright, all yours, Siegfried.
Cool.
Yeah.
Guys, for the beacons and optical sites, remember, look at the diagram, use the marks. Get the diagrams up if you're not sure.
Are we actually putting both for the start of Alex like while we in Prague?
Yeah, we should, just in case we do get far enough.
Yeah.
Well,
Is this
that's
just me, or did that not proc the shields?
Because those shields went out afterward. That
Oh.
was opposition that was not expected.
Remember guys, look at Waffles post and look at the optical site ones if you want. You have a small window to do it.
Yeah, because I've got so much shit and I'm trying to get up Nostrondo through before he jumps. It's kind of awkward on timing.
Just pop
Because I
pots
need to-
immediately if you want, if you
It means
start.
can tether up and let me and...
But remember guys, mechanics are the focus. And most of all, don't fuck about on stillness.
Yep.
So I'm going to face the north now. Final word going out. Motion, keep moving. Stillness, stop. Excellent, good job. Right, to your clock positions. I'm going to reprisal this as well. Eyes for stacks.
What the fuck?
Oh, there it is.
Alright guys, get ready to track your clones, track your clones.
Stop running under it.
Safe spots between 1 and 8.
I'll get lost.
Motion, keep
Motion.
moving, keep in place, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. What was the second one?
Motion,
Motion.
motion, motion.
Easy.
What?
Thank
Was
you.
moving?
Nice. I need him up now, I need him up for the boss up.
I'm coming up,
Yep,
I'm
got
coming
it.
up.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
This is the one we take normally, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pop everything you
Vote,
have.
Siegfried, vote, and then get away, vote and then get away. It's gonna hurt, dude.
Oh, I guess Grim took it.
Oh, I did take it, what the hell? You keep it then, dude, screw it. Calibration beta, beautiful.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Alright, so this is in combination
No,
of the
anyway, don't
beacon.
talk about it, let them pay attention to it, we'll talk about it afterwards. Alright, Dark Lights, get in front of me, get in front of me.
Well, you're not supposed to be there.
Bye, all the
I know.
fucking lights.
So, yeah.
What was the second one? Oh shit, super jump, I forgot. That's great done. How did you die? Did you forget to keep moving because of second motion?
No, I was literally like moving back and forth. I was just dancing AD,
No,
AD, AD.
Did you get clipped by the Mega Beam? You have to just jump in place.
I don't see how I would get clipped by the Mega Beam. I was in the middle of the stack.
Someone find out how he died for me?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a demotion thing because I saw the sword. But I don't see why.
Well, let's find out why you died just to be sure anyway.
You want to know why I wasn't in the stack? That's why.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Oh, plane of severity?
Also,
Did you have aggravated assaults? See?
Did he have aggravated assault?
Apparently he did, according to Fafro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Did you have aggravated assaults? See?
I told you it was
Verity?
fucking-
also,
Did you have aggravated assaults? See?
Okay, can we
Yeah,
just
where's
stop
that
with the
feedback
fucking
coming
echo?
from? Where was that feedback coming from?
Roy! It
oh
came
no,
from
that was
Roy!
just basically coming from like the YouTube video. Sorry.
In that case, you missed the aggravated assault, so it is a bit subtle then.
No, I just confused it. Like, I saw the debuff, but I was like, oh, that's the small one. It wasn't. It was the big one.
For I was curious, I was shared sentence.
No, wait, it wasn't.
Yeah, the aggravated assault is
Wait.
small. There is the big
Yeah,
one
okay.
is the really big explosion, but there is also the no debuff thing. But if you get something, it's probably
I just mixed them up.
I
It's
had
fine.
shared sentence there.
On
Are
beta,
there 3 aggravated assaults?
yeah, there should be 3 aggravated assaults, I think.
Yeah, then it was.
Wait, didn't we say there were only 2?
We did say there were only 2.
We totally did. This one I do remember.
Also,
Oh, wait, let's
Kiz,
check.
do you want to take west instead of southwest?
I was southwest.
Oh, you were west.
I had nowhere to go. I had people either side of me.
I mean, I think the good thing is that we have a lot of time there to spread anyway. But yeah.
I did notice that Kiss was staying out of the stack.
Yeah, that was because of our people.
Yeah, that's
I
you
think.
noticed the chat. That's why I wasn't in the stack.
No, she must have been in the stack, or we would have fucked her up, right?
No, because you can take it with 3.
You can do it with 3 people.
One mitigation, the rule 5 for us, so I thought reprisal.
I used Troubadour for the
I
combination
was literally
of...
like spamming it forward and just like, why the fuck aren't I moving?
Guys, I appreciate the sentiment. You know, it was good. It was a really good poll. It was a really good poll. But we only have 90 minutes, so let's move things along.
There are 3
I'm-
shared sentences, I have just checked.
You mean there are 3 aggravated assaults?
Yeah, sorry, 3 aggravated assaults, 1 shared sentence, and a defamation.
Who
I
is it?
used
Go on, Matt, go on.
Fuck
You use
now.
Troubadour. You use Troubadour, yeah.
for the combination of the separate ones and the stacks.
I did that as well. So we had reprisal, Troubadour,
So let's go.
Adol.
Cat shield.
Okay, that's good then. We can afford to drop this shit as well, I think, because we don't need anything for Fate Calibration Alpha, from what I can tell.
No, just pre-shielding should be enough.
Who had defamation there? Was that you, Kiss? I think that was you. Yeah. That was beautiful though, guys. Aside from Siegfried getting killed by the fact that he was an aggravated assault, that was basic. That was literally Fate Calibration Alpha. How did people find it? You know, tracking things, keeping an eye on things. How was it?
There seems to be ample time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely missed out the safe spot.
Yeah. How to keep up DPS at the same time.
No, I was able to spawn more, but it is easy and it is really easy to check with the because of the size of the Alexanders. All I do is I start turning my camera. If I can't turn my camera towards them immediately, I do it as soon as I see what debuff I have.
Do we want to talk about beta quickly now?
Yes. Okay. So Fate Calibration Beta starts off the same way. Obviously, we track our clones. All right. So here, this one is more in depth. There's more happening during this one, right? So the first thing that's going to happen is so there's no ordained motion or stillness. The first thing that will happen is the beacon mechanics, and these have to be done in a very specific way. Then as soon as then at the same time the beacons are happening, shortly when we're unstunned or whatever you want to call it, the temporal debuffs will resolve. Now the temporal debuffs there, I believe, there's a house arrest between 2 players. there is a restraining order between 2 players. I believe there's a shed sentence as well, is there?
I think so, yeah.
There is no defamation though. No, we've seen defamation. It's been there. It was good to see it again. It's gone now. I don't think there's any aggravated assaults though, is there?
No.
Let's actually do a quick check and confirm what debuffs are there during Fate Calibration later.
You pretty much only the dark people only have to pay attention to them.
Okay.
You just have to look. You have house arrest, restraining order, or nothing if you're dark. All the rest doesn't need to check at all.
There's only restraining order and house arrest. There is no shared sentence.
Okay, so it's just restraining order and house arrest, okay. And again, we don't have to think too hard about them because the primary focus for the first half of Fate Calibration Beta is built around the beacon mechanics. That's how we figure it out. So we'll go over what the beacons do, but just before we quickly talk about how we handle the beacon mechanics there, we'll talk about the second half of it where it's a bit more involved. So, in case you guys didn't notice by us going splat at the end, there are not 1, not 2, but there are 3 super jumps that happen there. There are 3 super jumps, and then we have, and this is where you have to pay attention in the opening, we're going to have an optical sight. It will be either stack or spread. We get no markers for it this time. We have to know which one it is based on the animation.
Technically, you can also determine that by the number of stack explosions that happen. Because the last one only saw 2 explosions.
Yeah, but more the thing is, because you won't know which one it is, you won't you'll have to know if it's stack or spread to be in position correctly. Because if it's spread, but you've lined up for stack. And then the very last thing that happens, one more thing pulled from A12S, is Radiant Sacrament. My fellow people who have cleared A12S, do you remember how Radiant Sacrament worked?
Mm-hmm. Donuts.
Dynamo.
Yeah.
And it comes from one of the clones, and we have to know which clone it is. Because we have to bolt it to him. For some people, that might involve sprints. But let's talk about the rough part there. So, just like in the opener, 1 player gets a dark beacon, 1 player gets a light beacon. Now, let's go over the light beacon first, since that's the simpler one. The light beacon player goes to north. They will go hard north, right?
Also, how to recognize it, since they all have a yellow thing above their heads. If your clone is moving while it has the yellow above its head, it's the
march.
Yeah. Same for the dark one.
If you're not moving and you have the light or dark shield above your head, you are a beacon. Is that clear?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just add this, everyone will move around at the start, and the light beacon is going to go to the edge, and then when you see the visual indicators of the light mechanic going off, that's when they're going to stand still. They will move at the beginning.
No, yeah, basically, yeah. Pay attention to your clone when they have the big fucking light or dark shield above their head. Just see if they're moving or not, basically. Alright. So, the light beacon goes to north, right? And, oh gosh, how do we do this on the arena here? He's in the fucking way.
Okay, so I don't know about anyone else, but Krim and Ari were talking over each other there. So how do you identify the light beacon?
So basically, at your clone, if your clone has the light bubble above their head and is moving while that bubble is above your head, then you are not the beacon, the walker. If you're not moving the bubble above your head, you are the beacon.
This is the same for dark as well. Alright, so the light one goes to north, right? The dark beacon is going to, I believe west is the designated spot, hard west, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. The dark one is going to hard west. Now we want to position this in such a way, right? So pretend I'm on west right now, right? I'm standing here, and there are how many darks? I think there's 3 of them, right? There has to be 3 because of the super jumps.
Yeah, and they're in a fence spread out so that one will get pushed to there, one across, and one together with the lights markers.
Yes. And how we determine who gets pushed in what direction is entirely dependent on what debuffs you have. For example, one player with the dark force march is going to have house arrest. So let's get an example, right? You three move away for a second. Right. Okay, Morb. You have Dark Force March, right? And you have House Arrest. And I'm on West right now. Tell me of the 3 players in front of me where you want to stand.
On the left to go with the lights.
Correct. Right. In Dark Force March, you have Restraining Order.
I want to
Show me
go like in front of you. What's the east side?
And I believe it is the one player who doesn't get anything, but with the Dark, they just stand right in front of the Dark Beacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for all the Light Force March players, you have it easy. You just stand where Morby was there, aiming towards the north. But do remember, if you're shared sentence, you want to move over when you can as well, so that you don't collect the house arrests.
No, where does the light beacon go?
North.
Hard north, they go north.
And the light beacons also go next to the dark beacon?
They've got to go with you because the restraining order's got to go. The house arrest has got to go with you.
Yeah.
Your opposite house arrest is on the light beacon, so
Yeah,
you've got to stick with the lights.
Yeah, I was just wondering if that was not too short a distance, because
It's really badly made, but I made a thing.
Let's see what
You move about half the arena, so if Grim is Dark Beacon, if you're here, it should be fine. You do have to angle it right.
Also,
Yeah, so
can the people from House Arrest not take the shared sentence?
I want to double check because I was going to ask that, Roy. Is everyone who does go north, can they all just stack for shared sentence? They can,
There
right?
isn't a shared sentence.
There isn't a shared sentence.
Oh, there isn't. Why do I keep thinking
There
there
is.
Because you're thinking about Optical Sight, which comes right after.
Wait, there is? There is a shared sentence or isn't? Like Roy says there is,
Isn't.
Kiss says there isn't.
It's
There isn't
optical
a shared
sight.
sentence. But Optical Sight comes after, and for that, we'll go in our groups based off color. Just like the good old days.
Let's let's get there first, Waffle. I want to make sure everyone's clear on this so far.
Apparently, yeah, one of the yellows will have shared sentence, but well, since they're together, it'll be resolved automatically.
So basically, all I want is a simple question answered. And since you checked, Ari, I'll have it answered from you. Can every player who isn't north just stack together for shared sentence?
Yeah.
Okay, problem solved then.
Wait,
Alright.
Waffle, isn't this one mirrored?
Hmm?
Isn't this one mirrored from how we're doing?
Wait, that is mirrored. Waffle. They're supposed to be on the west, at least.
Yeah.
Just flip it upside down.
I actually don't know why it's always west. I think it's because the positions of the Brute Justice clones are... the Alex clones are static, I'm assuming.
I think you can do it either way, but here we go. I fixed it.
Yeah, it can be done either way, but yeah, that is the rest is the one that's posted in the guide.
Right. Now, to be fair, this is the easy part, all things considered.
So, wait, is the dark beacon with the what's its name? The closed tether thing that needs to go north.
House arrest.
The dark
Yeah,
beacon
no.
just stands at the wall and just sits there for a bit.
No, because what the Dark Beacon is going to be doing after everyone has pushed away Mob is they're going to be one of the super jump baits. Like, it's staying in that
Yes,
position.
that's not what I'm talking about.
I think Morb, you're trying to ask if you have Dark Beacon and House Arrest. Yes, you'll go with the light
Yes,
group.
because what we went through was the dark walker with short sentence, which is not a thing.
No, the Dark Beacon just, like I was doing Mob, they just stand there on west in front of
I'm
the
saying
players.
dark
and-
walker, not beacon.
Yeah, Dark Walker with shared
God,
sentence.
the names are so similar. God.
Okay. The Dark Walker, if you have House Arrest, will be going north.
Yes, because before we said it was with shared sentence, so I just wanted to be sure I had that right.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's the interesting one, and if I remember correctly, is basically what allows this process to be simplified, and I was very disappointed when I found out when I was talking about it with Waffle, is the fact that what trivializes the restraining order and house arrest there to make it almost as though it resolves itself is that the two house arrest players will always be a light and dark. The two restraining order players will always be a light and dark. So you don't really have to think about it.
only the dark players have to look a bit to see which they have and to see which way they're getting
Yeah.
pushed.
I mean,
Wait,
they get
wait,
resolved
wait.
because the dark walkers resolve it.
Yeah. Question. Is a dark walker restrained to a light walker?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes? Okay,
It
then
has
it's
to.
what we just said and where practice was wrong.
What are you talking about?
No.
When you asked me while I was a restraint user and how I resolved it, I said that I was gonna go from west to east, but that is incorrect. Because
Oh,
then
yes,
I would
but
be
it's-
going south,
Yeah, you go
if
south.
that's the
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
When I asked you, right, I thought you meant you would stand to the to the east of me, which would aim you towards south. That's what I thought you meant.
I think the
You
east
did
is
come
kind of-
across.
But yeah, that's okay. But
So the one who has nothing goes east, the one who has the
Yes.
restraining order goes south.
The one who has nothing stands right in front of the dark beacon player, right in front of them, because they want to go straight across the arena.
Okay.
Get on marked, and when you get control of your characters again as well, again, don't stop where you are. Go all the way. Keep moving. Alright, now coming to the second part of this. So, the 3 super jump baits should be resolved automatically. It'll be the player at west, the player at east, and the player at south. Simple enough, right? Then we have to deal with the optical sight. Now, how do we want to handle this, depending on spread or stack?
one thing, the stacks are always one on the dark and one on the light, so that makes it easy to separate into groups. So
You
you,
know, like we have the 4 dark
One-
players together, the 4 light players together.
yeah,
yeah.
Sure. Then how do we want to position them then?
Like north,
Right
could-
north, because it's where it's automatically,
Yeah.
and you just have the dark together.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and then dark
and
south.
dark south then, I guess.
I don't think we hard north and hard south, but we can do
No.
north and south.
We should do
You
like
can do
north
like
and-
north and center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we have spread done. I mean, to be fair, technically, if we have spread, we can kind of eyeball it, but I want to be certain.
If we have spread, we'll just do our positions from the first time again.
That seems like a long walk to be like, oh, I'm on
There's-
south.
It's,
I'm on south.
Bearing in mind,
me-
we've automatically got people at east, west, south. So we've only got 5
Okay.
people to spread.
I suggest the way we should do the spread is kind of eyeball it, but with the general rule that the beacon stays still and then everyone moves away from them.
The light beacon player, if we have spread,
You
can keep
kind of want to spread around the middle as well, since then you're equal distance away from the brute justice Alexander thing, is because you need to run in for sacrament right after. And if
To
it's
be
a
fair,
cross,
you do have a lot of time to go in for Radiant Sacrament.
apparently you need sprints from the middle. It's very fast up.
Well, we can't have people spreading too close around the middle. Okay, we'll keep a rule then. When we do the spread, just don't do it on the edge of the arena. So make sure everybody leans in, bird's eye view, whatever, and eyeball it. Are we agreeing upon that?
Well, basically, the south one goes here, the east one goes to southeast, and the west one goes to southwest, and then that leaves the.
If we want to free up spots, we can have one.
Well,
If
the
we
others.
want to free up spots, we can have one player go in the hard middle as well.
I just seen. Apparently, there are 4 seconds for you to get across here. If you're standing behind it, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just about make up, I guess. Also, sorry for the accidental pull.
Right.
Write that down.
I got a good con waffle, not bad.
What's
So
a
let's.
good card?
So is that what we're doing then? A rough spread around the middle. Again, you've all seen how big the optical sight spread circles are, so keep that in mind. So yeah, a rough spread around the middle. And obviously, if we stack, we stick north on the north side of the arena for the light, and for the dark, stack on the south side of the arena. All right, are we good so far? Okay. And remember, do try in the middle of all this to pay attention to the clones, because that's what will catch you. We have to know what optical sight it is. We have to know which of the clones is doing the Radiant Sacrament. Okay. All right. So, any questions, or are we good for fake calibration bail?
Gotta put it into practice.
Yeah, seems good enough.
All right.
Yeah. Since during all the clones, we're gonna have one person. One person's gonna be close to north already when we're seeing our clones. So that person will also see the optical sight. So if you see it, call it.
Assuming you know enough to tell the difference between the two.
We kill 2 big balls or like 8 little balls.
Okay.
Remember, 2 balls is stack, 8 little balls is spread.
Guess that leaves Almighty Judgment.
We'll talk about that when we get past beta.
We should probably do that so that we can. Yeah,
We
since
talk about it.
it's the last mechanic.
We're actually assuming there's a chance we could see Enrage tonight. Are we going under that assumption?
Not about tonight, but generally just so that we at least heard about it.
Alright. Go over Almighty Judgment then. Alright, so 2 things happen.
I'll try to put up markers where I think they are according to picture.
Stand by me so nobody accidentally pulls. Just come down here. Move down here. I want everyone down here.
Well, good.
I don't want an accidental pull to happen. This will be focused around the middle of the arena, which is why Ari's placing them the way that he is.
Something like that. I
alright.
don't know the exact position, but it's
Things
something.
will happen during Almighty Judgment. The first thing that will happen is... So, quick question. Who here has done OA tests? I know Kiz has, I know Nai has, I know Morby has, I know Ari has.
I have.
I've done it once.
I was
with you
doing it
guys doing
yesterday.
Maku.
He said a mechanic called Trine. Does that ring any bells for anyone?
Yeah.
It's the triangle
I
mechanic.
hate that.
Well, no. You're gonna hate this one because it's even worse then. Right, so here's what happens, right? A bunch of fucking clock rooms are gonna spawn on the arena, and they will spawn in such a way so you think you as like a 1-2-3. So let's get an example here, right? So if we're standing here, for example, in the middle of the arena, and the first one appears at C, and then the next one appears at D, and then the next one appears at B. This is just for example, right? Basically, we have to avoid these and end up in a safe spot, but because they happen so fast, you can't go from like 1 to 2. You have to go from 1 to 3 or 3 to 1, for example.
You want to go from 3 to 1 because if standing on 1 you're gonna die because it's the first one to explode.
Yeah. And we have to do this as a team as well, because what's happening at the same time as it finishes is Irresistible Grace. That is a Mornifer level AoE. I should not need to tell you what those words mean, guys.
No mitigation needed at all. Just shields.
It's okay, I'm gonna temper the damage.
Right. Now, here's the only thing I'm unsure about for Almighty Judgment. A lot of groups do use this with markers in the middle. I personally don't think we'll need them, because throwing markers in the middle now might cause distractions on earlier mechanics.
And I love to have VA North.
But if we don't, now here's the thing, there's no clear-cut way to just go in and do this. This mechanic is going to take practice, because we have to eyeball it. There's a lot of patterns that we can get.
So it's everyone does it for themselves?
If someone wants to call where it is, based on where they're standing, we can do that, or they can do it by themselves. The problem, though, is that if even one person dies there, the whole team will wipe.
Not directly related, but Waffle, why did you send me that picture?
Just because I was gonna bring that up. It looks like they are a bit further away from each other than we have them right now. I was just gonna say.
Oh, you mean the...
Marcus.
Ah, that's a picture of the markers from a different group. Ah,
Yeah.
well, if you know them, you can... I just
I
used...
don't know them.
I just used the picture in the guides for referencing that, so it should be roughly that.
The only Empire will offer for Almighty Judgment is the thing that helps the most is, in my opinion, the one that matters the most is paying attention to where the number 2 circle is. Because then, once you know where 2 is, you can then differentiate how to work with 1 and 3.
I mean, I just look where the first appears, know that I have to go there, and then move to where the third spot appears.
Well, you don't want to go where the first one appears more.
No, I want to go where the third one appears.
Yeah.
And move to the first. Like, the second one doesn't even enter in my
more broad about the description yet. Find where the third one is, go and stand there, and remember where the first one was, because that's where you want to move to. And basically, there's no diagonal movement bullshit with this as well. Every movement I've ever seen done for Almighty Judgment involves left and right or up and down, period. No diagonal crap. It's a good way to get yourself killed, I'm assuming.
Yeah, according to patterns, the one where B is safe, then middle will also be safe.
Yes, there are some patterns where middle can be safe as well.
No, it's literally you have several patterns how they drop, and like if B gets hit, middle gets hit. If B doesn't get hit, middle doesn't get hit either. Because those two spots are tied together.
Now again, while we're practicing, if you are unsure and you get lost, don't be afraid to follow the team and sprint it as well. And unfortunately, though, we do have to do Almighty Judgment twice. There's only a tank buster in between, and then there's the second one. Well, after the second one, we have the last buster, and then we have Enrage, guys.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So,
mitigation for Irresistible Grace quickly then?
I was going to say, yeah, since we did go over Almighty Judgment, we may as well go over the mitigation for the 2 Irresistible Graces as well. So, what do we want to do for the first one, and then what do we want to do for the second one?
My idol should be operated one.
Can be both, that's obvious.
Yeah.
I can probably use a Xylem for one to power up the shields a bit, and then use Temperance for the second or
How much
something.
mitigation do we actually need at minimum?
It's more on the far, no, it's more
Yeah.
on the far.
10% would be safe.
3% with max HP and shields. That's the roll for more far.
Yeah. The good thing about the second one is you don't need to heal up afterwards, except the tanks. Because there's no more damage on the party going after that one.
In which case you do have to revive them at least. So I want to talk about our mitigation options, so let's go over this then. So we have Heart of Light, Dark Missionary, Troubadour, Adol, Reprisal, Temperance, right, Collective, Celestial's not a shield, it's a region in this, and a heal, right? In this case.
Opposition?
Where does Neutral Sect stand in this regard? Is it an extra shield?
It is basically just a bigger shield.
It's 20% healing up, which empowers the shields.
So basically we have options. So first one, for example, we could have me and Siegfried use Missionary and Heart of Light. With
Reprisal?
And with max HP and shields, that should be enough.
That is what just throw Adol as well, so there would be 4 mitigation.
Yeah, well, the second one, Adol and Reprisal again.
Temperance?
Plus Temperance, plus Collective, I'm assuming. And Neutral Sect, if you want to be extra certain.
I'm gonna use Neutral Sect on the first and Opposition on the
Is it the one where like, is it where if you hold it, it's the region for Nocturnal?
For Collective?
Which one stays when you're not holding?
What are you
in Nocturnal?
asking?
Rod.
So you mean Collective?
Yes, on Collective, in
Yes,
Nocturnal
my
Sect.
mitigation stays, and the region only happens if I hold it.
So you don't need to hold the Collective then? Okay.
And even if I can't hold it, I can still snap it.
Good. Okay, so... And obviously, yes, first one, Missionary, Heart of Light, Reprisal, Adol, Siegfried, do you want first Reprisal for Almighty Judgment or second?
Sure, I'll take the first.
Who
You
wants
mean
first?
Almighty Grace, or whatever.
No, it's Almighty Judgment.
Oh, Judgment, okay.
Well, it's part of Irresistible Grace is part of Almighty Judgment. So,
Okay.
Like, the cast is called Irresistible Grace.
does he actually cast Irresistible
I don't
Grace?
know. Does he? You guys
He
have
does,
read the
doesn't he?
guide, I haven't.
I don't read the guide.
Yeah, I guessed it's 5-second
Okay.
cast.
Irresistible Grace then, okay. Who wants first, Adol?
I do the first one.
So second one then will be Troubadour, Temperance, Collective, Morb if he wants to boost with Asylum, fine, whatever.
No, I'll boost the first one with the Xylem.
Okay, that as well, whatever. Adol from Waffle and my Reprisal.
What am I idling?
Second, Irresistible Grace.
What's Irresistible Grace?
You've not been paying attention.
It's the stag marker. Don't worry. I know.
But no, that's it, guys. We basically just went over everything for the remainder of the last phase. The only other things are the tank busters.
Yeah. And the temporal prisons, but that's pretty obvious.
And that's
Because
soft.
my temporal prison is gonna be on 2.
Right now, again, we still can't decide who is going to go first. You can actually tell, Roy, where it is. You slowly see the prisons coming down.
I know, but I like the pre-position, so I can just cast them.
Yeah, I think putting Astro first just makes sense, because Divination's gonna come before the prisons start coming.
That's why I'm
Well,
saying, like, mine is on 2.
Yeah.
Mighty Judgment is great and all, though, but I will say, primarily for Night Route, focus on still getting Alpha done, and then, but keep your main focus on Fate Calibration Beta, guys. We ain't past it yet. Otherwise, any more questions? If not, get rid of the markers, check your food, and let's rock and roll.
You want to
use
keep
these
those markers for...
Do you want to go with the markers?
Wait, this is what I was asking. Was no one listening? I personally don't like keeping them because they could cause distractions during other mechanics.
But we'll need them for Almighty Judgment as well, so we'll better get used to it. It does make things a lot more clear.
I knew this. I knew this would happen. I said this would happen, Roy.
Markers are a little easier than go from the middle of the cog to the side of the other cog and then to the grey area in the other cog quickly.
We have to come to a team decision on this. Markers or no markers. If we include markers, it makes Almighty Judgment a bit easier, but it could interfere with everything else getting up there.
Let's see if it interferes or not. Leave them for now, and then...
Yeah.
Alright, but if anyone gets distracted by these and it costs us a night, I ain't gonna be happy about it.
I mean, Krim better get used to them now if we decide to keep them. If we get delays because of it, then that's how it is in my opinion.
Oh, I've heard 2 votes on it.
I'm with the
I'm for the
keeper,
markers.
For the markers. What was yours, sorry?
and we keep them.
Alright. That's the majority then. Alright, we'll keep them then.
Also save them then.
I've got them saved.
Let's go then. Check your food, guys. And by that I mean you, not.
I needed to save the markers.
Personally, I don't really like Pokemon.
I
If
need
it helps other
markers.
people,
They will need it.
probably
What
just
about
put them down.
or not about them leading us to wipe because people are distracted by them and other shit like phase
Is
2.
it better if we are at that point and then wipes happen because of it? Is that better?
I don't know the answer to that. I think both suck.
Well,
So that we get used to them,
You're
rather
right.
than leaving it, just going without, and then finding we
Just
we
try and
skip
ignore
them
those.
without
Just try and ignore those 3 markers in the middle then.
Nope. Got him.
Got you. Poking, repositioning. Bottles into final wave. Good job, finish him off. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. Chakrams incoming. Go. Go. DC and elements. Now, your first night. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
Just
First. Second.
DC pass. Get ready for elements. Verdict's out, do your checks, DPS. Plasma shield. DPS, resolve Nisi, and then get ready for the last element. DPS line up, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Form together. As usual, cruise is higher. Right, bring him down. Good job. Hot. Focus targets on Alexander. Follow it out. All yours. Prepare for Inception formation. We're good. Ari, you have restraining order. Get ready for raid box. Now. Got the landing this time.
No.
Okay. Right guys, prepare for wormhole formation. Eyes on A. Focus off. Get to your spots.
That's not good.
Pop the last pod on. Ooh. Who's the stack? Sack waffle, sack. There's not enough of us. I'll go in right, I'll go in.
It's gonna be a light anyway.
Yeah.
There was... Cares.
Okay, we have Terraflash.
What?
I got clipped by Apocalyptic Ray again.
What? How? What are you doing there?
Not sure.
Was it the same movement?
No, don't think it was as far out.
What number were you again?
Target for right person.
It happened to you on 5 again?
Yep.
Were the 4 people were on the red orbs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
But just
That position was probably just off.
I mean, if it happened twice, like did it target the same? Did it target the right person, or did it target somebody somewhere else?
Oh, Roy, were you by any chance on the same side as her?
Yes, I was just his target. Jumped right in the middle.
I want to know what happened there. I want to know what's going on now.
I don't know if I have vision on her. Probably not, because I'm looking at fucking
I mean,
you?
big ass.
Ray, what number were you?
we need to know where Fruit Justice was facing.
I was number 4 and he didn't jump to me, so he jumped to number 3.
Yeah,
and
that was me.
presumably he was facing towards 2.
Yeah, he was facing towards 2. Looks like he's just facing straight towards.
Probably just my positioning being a bit off.
Because if you were 5 again, kids, this is literally the same way it happened last time. He jumped to 3, he faced towards 2. You being number 5, you got clipped by him. It's literally deja vu. So I want to know what's going on there.
Is you a little bit more towards the outside inner part of the red circle. That's what I'm seeing.
You
Yeah,
get a
you're not on the edge.
screenshot of this. Let's say.
Like the red orbs are really only like super important for the first 4 numbers. The other people can be slightly more towards the edge just to be extra safe.
Okay, are we satisfied then, and should we carry on or what?
Yeah, like I said, that's probably just my movement.
This is weird, because this is a new one for you. You've been doing it in final till now. I'm wondering...
I maybe not have had that particular combo before.
Are you saying Brute Justice has been kind to you?
Maybe.
No, yeah, no one should be leaning that much inwards. You can absolutely stay out, and everyone should be staying along the edges. Except for the 4 players who have to be on the orbs. But once they're no one...
Maybe because I've got the camera pointing in rather than out towards the edge, I'm just playing safe with the edge of the arena. And that's just caused the issue.
On the bright side, nothing went wrong with the marks. I was a little, not gonna lie, I was a little worried something would go wrong with the phase 2 and all the colours.
You know what? I think they actually helped me.
No.
wish I could see it that way. I just see them as a fucking distraction. Not that they distract me, but as like a general distraction.
Because your vision is way too broad?
So you're saying Night's beneficial because for players who don't have broad vision?
Yes.
Got him.
Like I said, they don't bother me. I just don't want to hear of someone else screwing up because of them. You know. I know it might happen, but
I'm just looking at the edge for my markers, not the.
I think in general, I just dislike us having to use markers. That is literally for one mechanic right at the end of the fight. I think that's so annoying.
Like lions.
The lions isn't even right at the end of the fight, like.
It is.
This is kind of, but this is literally, technically, and in every way, legitimately, on the end of the fight.
And what about temporal prism?
Yeah, shut the fuck off.
Also, to be honest, those markers are only for call out.
Yeah.
I don't know, just my gut feeling has me a little concerned about their presence, that's all. Might be nothing, but you cut that one a bit close, Waffle.
Yeah, my thing clip. Sorry.
Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. Chakrams incoming. Go. East-west chakrams. Go. Nisian elements. Now. Waffle, you're up first. Kiz, you are late lightning. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
First. Second.
Easy pass now. And get ready for elements. Yep. Verdicts out, DPS, do your checks. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn them. Plasma shield, DPS, resolve Nisi, and then get ready for elements. DPS line off. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Good job, pull them together.
Excuse me?
I clipped the wall like a moron. Shit.
Oh.
Game on, game on.
I don't
Super
think
going
something.
well. Yeah, oh, you've not
We
got
can still fix, we can still fix this. Watch
Folk.
Like, you shouting it will not make it quicker.
You know,
And we also-
I'm talking to Krim because he was still alive while you were not.
Yeah,
I
that's...
used Voc on Brute. Oh my god, never mind. I
Yeah,
used
we did.
Pokemon Justice. So
Yeah, you
Screaming
were the
with
first alive, and Brute Justice was not doing damage, so you should have evoked Crossface today. Because like Brute Justice is not doing anything there, so we can heal up Sieg the time while getting
worried about.
revived.
I was worried about the autos. I fucked up. I'm sorry. My
It's
bad.
okay, it's okay. But
But for the record, I did try to get him off. At the same time, you know, it was you still also had to heal Siegfried.
I mean, I was expecting you to Vogue. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I healed you first, because you were the first alive.
It's okay, that just won't happen again, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that was a bit of a first.
I assumes then as well that you didn't see the Bokan fucking Brute as well
No, of course not, because Brute was on the other side of the arena.
from before he jumped, right?
No, that was not before he jumped.
Anyway,
Because I went to him afterwards, right?
if you don't mind, Kiz, that thing you sent looks pretty useful, but are you sure those are using the same letters as we are?
Yeah, because I put the markers in the same order as.
Oh, okay, right.
That's why I rearranged the C and the D round.
No.
Like they were they were moved.
Yeah.
Neat.
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Got him.
So King repositioning. I'm hoping we can see fake calibration again tonight, if only to get some muscle memory going in the team. One pull on it isn't gonna mean anything if we don't see another one until our next stage on Monday. Stay on it. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, comes incoming. Go. DC elements. Now, you're up first, Knight. What happened?
We collided with each other.
Yes, like, that's not what I was asking though, was it?
I don't know, I've never really thought about that movement before. It's never really been close.
Why was it close this time then?
I don't know, do you have anything to... Was there any observations from you and I don't know, I didn't do anything weird, I didn't think he did anything weird.
Like, did I move weirdly because I didn't really think about it. I just was like, okay, time to go into Brute Justice.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I need to get to the other side.
Yeah, that's fine, Waffle, but always wait for my partner player.
Yeah.
Times, especially if it's Ariel Kirs, they have to come from further away. Don't forget that. Again, you have time to get to the other side. There's plenty of time. Why?
Fucking.
Come on, guys, don't stop funneling on me now.
Nope. Late. Got him.
Yeah. Go King, repositioning. Hey guys, this phase is kind of boring, isn't it?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
What do you mean? This is so interesting.
I'm
Oh my
wondering
god.
if the team right now is thinking about take calibration paper.
I mean, I'm just thinking, where is our fanfiction?
I'm
just
thinking, I
thinking,
wonder how
everyone
many-
keeps fucking teasing me with ripping Reaper Bix. It's just like, I want my Reaper now.
I'm thinking like, I wonder how many Great Alliance we're gonna get.
I would.
Finishing
Wanna
off.
do the pew pew.
You feed the boy.
Got it, got it.
Max on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle.
What a wasted lord.
Well adjusted, Wesker. Sorry for my witness.
Also, it comes into problems by people.
I was just seeing that lord and then just seeing it come out during that and then just watching it drop. It's like going down.
Jack crumbs. No.
Yeah, we touched on his weakness.
It's in elements. Now, Waffle, you're up first, because you are late.
We touched early Zeke, so be careful.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta pass earlier for the second one, then, guys. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
First.
She would have passed us now.
Okay.
AC
Spicy.
AC pass. Get ready for elements, Kez. Go over here. There we go. The
Good
cloud,
adjustment.
DPS, DPS. Plasma shield. DPS resolve Nisi, and then get ready for elements. Again, kids, you might have to pass yours earlier if you can. Just might need a heal. No, it's just good. Keep going.
I think we've lost one because of the mess up with the NECs. Yeah. No, I'm lost.
Right.
I'm just lost.
DPS line off. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Are we good?
Yeah,
What
we lost
bubble?
one.
Waffle?
Yeah, I know the poll's over anyway. We don't have an easy.
Oh,
We don't have any.
Yeah, this one got
Yeah.
messed up.
Beta is lost.
because you had lightning, you didn't have time to pass it back over. Is that 3 phase 2 wipes in a row?
Yeah.
If
No.
you count my early.
I don't know.
We had for wall, we had this one. What is for third?
We just had it, you dumb shit. Oh,
No,
the one between you and Waffle.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, the gamma was sorta best on time at between Giz and Zeke at that mine, but afterwards, what happened to the beta?
I seem to have Gamma forever, so I'm not sure quite what happened there.
Oh,
Maybe because you were confused, he passed it back to you.
yeah,
Okay.
probably you passed it at the same time as expired, so it immediately got passed back.
Possibly.
So keep your eye on it so we don't have overlaps. Come on. You guys know us by now, we shouldn't have to stay with it. Just because we're working on the last few mechanics doesn't mean we get to ignore the earlier ones and not think about it.
No.
I'm sorry, you have a favorite tomato pattern?
Yes. I
No.
get an extra gravity pass. With a pass.
Got him.
Go King repositioning.
Because that's how bad I this phase in. Happy for next.
Otherwise you will have a gravitational anomaly.
Definitely.
That was a pretty bad joke, right?
I know, I'm famous for those.
It was
I was
That
like
was
so.
a joke?
No, it doesn't belong here because this isn't an Alexander fight.
I
Yeah.
mean, now you know where my head is right now.
He's making an Alexander joke waffle because again, you wouldn't know about Alex as a mechanic that's not in this fight called gravitational anomaly.
And again, I thought my joke was good.
No, it wasn't. Do you know why it wasn't good, Nye?
Because it's not here.
Because it's not here, and this is not an Alex fight. You said it yourself.
Yes.
So it's a bad joke. Eyes on A. Check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. Chakrams incoming. North-south chakrams. No? I keep telling you Waffle, whenever I have north-south, I always default that side.
Yeah, I didn't mean melee.
Okay. Now, pass now. Your first waffle, please you have light. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
What?
What?
Did you clip the sludge?
Apparently?
Did you lag?
Maybe?
Okay.
Alright, can I go get a glass of water quickly, please?
Make it quick.
Yeah, thank you.
Great fucking perfect outlet spawn. Now we can't do phase 2 again. Come on guys, 30 minutes left, knock this shit off. Now I'm regretting all that time we spent talking about the remainder.
I mean, we'd have to do it anyway at some point.
Sorry, let me clarify more. The time spent talking about All Might.
We'd have to spend time doing it at some point.
I'd still rather if we'd done more pause, but it was going to be like this.
Yeah, it was still the right choice.
That's assuming people don't get sloppy if we don't see it again tonight.
I mean, what's the difference between it happening at the end of a night and it happening right now?
I mean, the difference between it not happening right now night and then we don't see it again until Monday, so people
I
forget
am
because...
like a luscious green plant. Let's fucking do this!
What did you say? She has a large monster.
She has a ladle, that's what she said.
Also, we did do Alpha, like, first try. We didn't really need to do any practice on it.
And if we were going for a clear run more, that would count.
Yeah.
So no, we didn't do it quite.
We got this. Beta this.
So,
I believe us.
pessimistic. All those phase 2 wipes have made me pessimistic, so I'm being pessimistic about it.
I will be an optimistic counterpart then. I believe in everybody apart from Roy.
Apart from experience, apart that the guy is, know quite well, Waffle, is that from experience, my pessimism usually tends to win out. That's okay. Learn the hard way herself.
Oh, this is the good part.
See, Roy? We have the good one. That's good.
Also, I had a horrible card start.
Nope.
Up for it, I guess.
Late. Got him.
Got you.
Why is nice so low?
Because he wanted to be, obviously.
Yeah, I totally chose that.
He's a sensitive sort of snowflake, that's why.
I know you're all no heal.
He chose the low life.
Playing Bard, you know, so he's playing the snowflake job.
Yeah, I'm always being on the low side when I'm being barred.
I mean, you kind of have to be, because you know exactly like there's anything to be on the high side about the Bard. You get it, because nothing about Bard can be associated with high. Now that's a bad joke.
Oh shit, that's great.
That's just a factual statement.
Comes out worried.
What?
I don't, I'm too asleep for it.
Dude, I'm even forcing myself to stay away from this guy, given how close we are now. It's painful trying to stay away during this fight, I tell you.
This fight is literally a waterbed. Overrated.
Eyes on, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. That was stupid, right?
That was perfectly.
That was closer ending you normally are, and I've seen you do that. Well, we'll have to agree to disagree then. Yeah, democracy.
Gay.
Chakrams incoming. Yes, I agree, Siegfried. Chakrams are pretty good.
I'm chakram.
North side chakrams.
Alright.
There's our beast.
Nisian elements. Now. Now you're up first. Thank you for letting him pass this time, Waffle.
For letting me live.
Enumeration and missiles. Enumeration and missiles. Try not to die this time, please, Zara.
First. Second.
Pass now, and then get ready for elements.
Is that me?
No,
Not
it's
me.
not you.
Sorry, I blanked on which one I was.
I would have called you if it was good, don't worry. I never called late for you. Dialect's out, by the way. Don't start blanking on me. Plasma shield.
Sorry, I'm dead tired.
DPS, resolve Nisi, and then get ready for...
Our runners failed because Roy has Gamma. Too white.
Why have Gamma?
And Ryan still on now.
What happened?
I don't know. I just stand still. Walk too much.
Who was supposed to take it off him? Oh, one of you guys is supposed to know, come on.
It was on a 12-second cooldown though, so it's something that happened earlier.
So during the second passing, like,
Yeah.
who's your partner again?
Me,
Nye? Did you grab it too early?
I don't recall it happening.
You might have accidentally passed it back to him. Is what I imagine happened.
Like that last second thing where you accidentally get it back? Or something?
Yeah, or if you linger on top of each other.
Don't,
too much time.
it's happened to me before. Don't ever linger on top of someone.
I don't recall this happening though.
Well,
I'm gonna save
someone-
this footage and review it, so...
And then Roy, you go find out.
Can
do
we
that
just use
afterwards.
this
I
time to
saved
pull?
it, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll review it
I mean,
afterwards.
if you check on that, we're gonna have only 2 pulls left either way. So,
Well, better having one pull more. Like 2 instead of 1.
no, we're gonna have 2 either way. You know what either way means, right?
I think this will take a little longer depending on when it happens.
Not really. He only has to check from the moment Nisi begins until the second pass. That's it. But very well.
No. Done.
Are you? Poking, repositioning. Throttles into final wave. Good job, finish him off. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 'Chakrams incoming. North south Chakrams.
Ah,
Go. You see an element. Now, your first waffle is you are late. Lightning. Enumeration and missiles. Enumeration and missiles.
First. Second.
VC pass now. Get ready for elements. Here's to me. Face them in a bit for you. Verdict out, DPS, do your checks. Need to plan and test into place. Plasma shield, heal up. DPS, resolve Nieces, and then get ready for elements. DPS line off, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Hold them together. Jesus Christ, why not? Five minute rest of this one.
Move to slow.
There he is.
that's why you got an early thing. Oh wait,
On cruise.
they didn't just sod off because they had Nashron to pop out.
I think we'll be safe to still AoE them when he gets back. Yeah, we're good, we're good.
Can we kill these things a little slower?
Focus targets on Alex. Follow it out. All yours. Prepare for Inception formation.
Fucker.
Go. We're good. On the heart. bottle, you have restraining order. Get ready to pop the braid box. Go.
No.
Okay. Get ready for wormhole formation. Concentrate, focus off. Eyes on A, to your spots.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What number were you, Siegfried?
7.
Did you see 6 by accident, or?
Nope. Just scrambled it up.
Oh, we're not clearing now either way, the timer literally won't allow it.
Okay, we can see a little progress with me.
Nope. Late. Autumn.
Oh yeah. Open and repositioning. Bottles into final wave. Stay on him. Really got you killed, Whopper. Finish him off. Eyes on A. Check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. Chaplain's incoming. Elysian Elements. Now. Now you're up first. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
Just
First. Second.
Easy pass now. And get ready for elements. Verdicts out, TPS, do your checks. Plasma shield. DPS, resolve Nisei, and then prepare for the last element. DPS line up. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Gamma. As usual, cruises higher. Pops. And focus targets on Alexander. Spotlight out. For yours. Prepare for Inception formation. Go. Good. On the heart. Ori, you have restraining order. Prepare for the raid boss. Now.
Nope.
Okay. Prepare for wormhole formation. Focus off. Lights on A and get to your spots. job. One more bay, and do not burst it unless you can afford it. Prepare for the... That reprise will go off early, or was it not there?
No, it was there. It was perfect.
Okay, eyes on
Was
A,
a bit
guys.
late. Sorry, but
Yeah, we didn't get the arrow on the first one.
Lights out.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6,
Reprisal.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Alright, good job. Always the last four, right?
It do
Yep.
be like that.
Alright guys. Again, stock your resources, go over the shit in your head. Oh yeah, you got LD, so great.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell, wasn't even close.
Ah, come on. You could have given me that last 20 blood, you bitch.
Alex to be like that.
Well, as I said, you need to be the Shadowbringer. So, you brought the shadows so we could survive.
You bring the shadows, I bring the bringer.
Right, guys, so let me just ask everyone quickly, and I want to hear something about it. Fake Calibration Alpha, are we good?
Yes.
Opening, are we good? For our positions, and the timings.
Yes.
Any questions for Fake Calibration Beta? Again, now is the time.
No, should be good.
I need to see it.
I wasn't over this.
It has been unimpressive from the start, honestly. If you're into the whole Gundam robot thing, then it might be nice, but I don't care for it.
I do have some. This tickles something deep inside me. I love it.
It's tickling you in a robot.
It's gay. I need to remember to drop stands here.
Final word incoming. Motion. Stillness. The target stop. Good job. Got positions.
Why do I have him?
Not much thanks is on, dude. Doesn't matter, Siegfried, you're not in your spot, goddammit. Stacks. We have too many on this. Oh, we're good.
Yeah,
we're
you
good.
did.
Someone didn't go to the right side. Alright, this is
I'll
mad.
just give him to you here.
Celebration Alpha, yeah, just shut me, dude. Alright, track your clones. Motion. Stillness. Where's safe spot? I think it's between 1 and 8.
yeah.
Motion first, motion first,
Yeah,
motion first.
Ace if you're not sure.
After.
Stand still
Stop.
now.
Moving. Nice. Tank Buster, Tank Buster. All yours, bullet.
Got him.
Oh, well, you have to just target me. Come out. Jack. Alright, Beta, let's try this, guys. Remember what we said for the beacons? Track your clones, focus on the mechanics, block your rotation. Stats.
Why are so many people going across?
Here we go.
Oh.
Siegfried. Do that, buddy. Stats. I'm gonna take one alone.
Okay, I don't understand because I had the.
1 second, can I just ask for a moment before we discuss anything, because I need to go grab some headphones.
That was actually really easy to track. I was able to see which optical side was, and I knew where the sacrament was. I was prepared to call that whole mechanical.
Oh, I was the Shadow Walker without the Divas, so I did try. Think Zeke went wrong.
Siegfried had house arrest, and he was Dark Walker.
Yeah.
Did literally not see it happen.
I
There was
had
a
the
tether
dark
between
wall.
our characters.
Yeah, there was when the mechanic resolved.
Need to
There was
look
also
for
a tether between
the
thing. Came like very late.
Wait. You don't even need to look for the tether. Just look for the small explosion from house arrest.
There is
Yeah,
a tether
no.
The
during-
small explosion can be either house arrest or restraining order.
Yeah, you don't know which one it is, so you have to look for the tether color.
To tell.
Hmm?
When you see the two explode, when you see an explosion on your character, right? Did they die far from someone or close from someone? Because they always show you
The
failing
clones
it.
also have a tether.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, the tether. I'm just saying, there's more than one way to tell it.
Yeah, but Grim, in theory, it could still be
It's
very
way
close to
more
someone else.
reliable.
Like,
Like, just was Siegfried the only one who did it wrong, though?
No, I did it wrong. as well.
No, something was wrong on east. The restraining order person went east as well. The dark moving restraining order went east.
Who had
Yes,
restraining-
that's what-
I'm assuming it was you, then, Bob.
Yes, I've been trying several times to ask
About
Sorry.
what about it?
because I couldn't see either the tether and I died to being too far away from the dark beacon technical. Because
Then-
that was the animation that shown on me, not restraining order.
the restraining
Standing
order
to-
should show before you die to the dark beak.
For you dying to the Dark Beacon Morb, that probably meant that you were too far in front of them.
Okay, I only need to watch a video because I had a niggle
Oh,
on and I did not see anything related to
What?
restraining order.
I think I saw what happened. You had the restraining order tether on you. You got sent across. Then you realized you had it, and you tried to run south. And
I'm not
think
talking about that. I'm talking about the clone thing.
More,
he-
it's because you went straight across with us. The restraining order wasn't far enough from each other.
I know. I thought I didn't have restraining order.
Like he's saying he didn't see the tether. Are you guys deaf?
Sorry, yeah, I understand now. Sorry.
Because if I saw it, I would have gone south.
He literally pulled the same argument as Siegfried. Neither of them saw house arrest or restraining order during the clone preview.
Yeah,
That's why they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I really need to watch a video about that because I did not see it and I was looking for it.
Like,
Well,
I can
on the
just
bright-
give you guys a happened. Both the
Yes, please.
I'll check as well. I had a good POV.
One
Uh,
thing